2024, and I'm starting this year off with a Bedwars video. Let's go. I'm gonna be real, I spent about like 15 minutes just staring at my ceiling trying to think of a good story to tell, and I finally got one. When I was around maybe 14 years old, I went to my cousin's birthday party and we were going laser tagging. And if you knew me and my cousin and some other people that went there, we would go absolute try hard in any IRL kind of Nerf gun, paintball, airsoft, any of that. We just sweat. Like, we did not see anything besides just a moving target and something to shoot at. So naturally, when laser tag comes around, we decide, you know what? Let's team up and absolutely destroy everyone else in this building. Let's make them never want to go laser tagging again. And so we squad up and go for a nuke. My cousin, who we'll call Jonathan, was running around like near this little building area that you're able to climb on top of and snipe people. Meanwhile, I was up in said building sniping at people, literally becoming a damn marksman while I was at it. And the other person that was there, I don't remember what he was doing. But then my cousin sees this one particular individual who was a mother with a kid strapped to her chest with the little light that you had to shoot to get a elimination on. So my cousin, seeing this rather big advantage, decides, you know what? That's where all my kills are coming from. Now, in laser tag, every time you get hit, there's like a 5-second timer that allows you to get out of there so that your lights can reset. Yeah, my cousin would shoot this person and then follow them around. Literally hit the light and then start walking with them. To the point where the woman actually said, "Do you have anything better to do?" And my cousin goes, "No, not really." And so, the end of the game happens, and we go outside the play area, and there's a big leaderboard where all the eliminations are tallied up. My cousin got so many eliminations just off that one person. It was basically a cheat code. My boy was farming eliminations. Alright, huge switch up. I just realized I have a way better story to tell. And it's about the time that I was sick. And this was about like 2 weeks ago at this point. I don't know if you saw my last video, which you probably didn't because it has like 9 views. But we don't talk about that. I got the flu. And it was probably the worst thing I've ever had because I don't get sick. I never get sick. And for some reason, I got walloped this time. So the day was like Thursday. I had just gotten done with school and I'm like, damn, my throat's a little bit meh. And I didn't really think about it. Then I got up and went to school on Friday and I was like, damn, I'm really not feeling good. My body's hurting. Everything just sucks. So I tried texting my mom saying, hey, can I maybe get out of here? No response. So I had to go through gym class and the whole day feeling like my body was just about to break apart like a Lego piece. Then when I got back home, that's when shit got real. I took a nap because I thought maybe I was just tired. Woke up. My body's basically in shambles. Every single part of the muscular system in my body is shot. I'm saying my shoulders destroyed. Biceps gone. Legs mutilated. It felt like I got hit by a 2014 Dodge Ram 3500 diesel. My immune system just said adios. It was not looking good for Hallow, I will say that. But then, a few days later, it's around like Wednesday, I'm starting to feel a little bit better. I wake up, I'm like, alright, today's feeling a little bit good, but oh, what's this? My throat is starting to feel a little bit funny again. Huh. The next day, I wake up, and this disease must have wanted round 2 or something because I was just dead again. My body, gone. Again, it's just nowhere to be found. Muscular system, bye-bye. And on top of that, they threw in a little twist. This time, my sore throat was about 50 times worse than it was before. Every time I swallowed something, it felt like I was swallowing a shattered window. And this time, I actually sprouted a fever. And I was just thinking to myself, well, this is fun. I'm just going to go lay down and die now, I guess. And I kid you not, every time I would look ever so slightly downwards, it would just feel like my world is reloading. It would feel like the textures are reloading, because as soon as I would look up, it would damn near look like I'm in the shadow realm. And here's the worst part of it all. Your boy was hallucinating. Either that or the Advil I was taking was actually just LSD that got smuggled. It really could have been either one, to be honest. Like, I was asleep one night and I woke up around like 2 a.m. and I thought I saw a spider in my bed. So I try punching it and my fist is just hitting nothing. And I'm like, what the hell? What's this? And then I look at it, it just fades away. This motherfucker teleported. And it was around this point that I'm like, okay, I'm officially tweaking. I don't know what was put in that NyQuil that I took, but it definitely wasn't medicine. I was tripping balls. I was looking into the eyes of eternity. Some would say I was smelling shapes and tasting colors. So since my head is really plugged up, I decided, you know what? I'm gonna go take a shower. Maybe try and loosen whatever is absolutely clogging up my head. So I instead take a bath so I can relax a little bit. Biggest mistake of my life. I get up and out of the shower and almost faceplant into the counter. Like, my whole world just went wee and just started spinning. For reference, I never ever fainted or passed out before, but that's probably the closest I've ever gotten to doing so. Cause the whole world started like shrinking into like darkness, or like I was getting like tunnel vision kind of thing, and all of a sudden like all the strength of my legs just went gone, and then I immediately got it back before I passed out on the ground. Like, I was really close to just taking a nap right on the bathroom floor. And you know, I don't think that would be the greatest sight for a mother to see, just walking into the bathroom and seeing their son completely laid out flat on the floor. Like, she would probably see that and join me on the floor. Anyways, that's about it for everything that happened that time when I got sick. But I do have one quick little story that happened when I was about 4 years old, and I remember this like it was yesterday. It was before I actually lived in the place that I'm staying at right now. I got so very sick with the stomach flu, or it might have been influenza. I think it was stomach flu. And I would not stop throwing up, to the point where my mom brought me out to the living room and just sat me on the couch next to a bucket. And then, I don't know why, I started trying to convince my mom and myself that I wasn't actually sick. I was like, Mom, I'm perfectly fine. I'm not actually sick. I'm not sick at all. I can go to bed now. And here's how that conversation went down. Mom, I swear, I'm not sick anymore. I threw up mid-sentence of me saying, Mom, I'm not sick anymore, I swear. And to be honest, throwing up is probably one of my most hated things in the world. Like, walking to the bathroom knowing and accepting you're about to throw up is basically like walking up to your execution. Like, walking to the bathroom is the slowest and most depressing walk you ever have to do. Even if it's like just down the hall of your house, I'll just be like walking like, like, I'll be walking literally like a zombie. And then once you actually get down on the ground and go, alright, here we go, it hurts so bad. It literally feels like someone's squeezing my head and my stomach at the same time. And the worst part is, sometimes I'll just be sitting on the ground heaving and it won't even be coming out. I'll just be sat there going, it just won't come out sometimes. But then once I start salivating, that's when I'm like, oh, okay, it's game time. Now, I will admit one thing. After throwing up and getting that disgusting ass taste out of your mouth, it is euphoric how good you feel afterwards. Like, it for real feels like Jesus himself just comes down and, like, blesses you. Like, I'll feel like I'm ready to go for a jog afterwards. That's actually a lie. I will feel like absolute tiredness afterwards. But I will admit, after throwing up, going to bed is the easiest thing. I'll just like lay down, close my eyes for a good like 10 seconds, and out I go. Anyways, that's gonna probably do it for this video. I'm tired as hell. And yeah, it's 2024. Happy New Year's to everybody. And yeah, I guess I'll see you guys some other time.